I started finding a lot of traditional medicinal uses healers had recorded over centuries, not from one nation, but from all over Southeast Asia. But then I also started finding journal articles. Over a period of about a year and a half, I ended up getting this, foot and a half of research, and that includes scientific articles and portions of traditional medical texts that documented this really fascinating timeline that started in recorded history in the 1400s to the modern day.
Having come to medicine after an experience in the Third World, I had been exposed to the treatment of illnesses, the full spectrum of illnesses that we see in North America, with natural products, and allowed me to retain a certain amount of skepticism about the standard medicine that I was taught in medical school with the use of medicines, because I knew that other things existed. I knew that they were effective.
I love the marriage that can occur between traditional medicine and modern science, where modern science can help explain why botanicals and traditional medicine work the way that they do. A couple of the unique things about mangosteen that set it apart was there was a unique class of phytonutrients called xanthones. By no means do I consider myself a chemist, but most major chemical names I was familiar with. I'd never heard of a xanthone before.
Xanthones. I remember Gordon, Aaron, and I looking at each other saying, have you heard of this? And Gordon and I grew up in this industry. We've pretty much seen it all. And Aaron had launched hundreds of products in this industry and knew the industry very, very well from a botanical perspective, what's out there. And yet we looked at each other and we thought, I've never heard of this one before.
The xanthones are a group of phytochemicals that the plant had elaborated to do a number of things. To protect it against oxygen, the effects of oxygen. As you know, carbon dioxide is what plants respire, and so oxygen is poisonous to them. To a certain degree, it is in adults as well, in humans as well, because we have what's called the oxygen paradox. It means you can't live without it. You must have it to be able to burn the stuff that you need for energy. But oxygen is also the thing that ages us. It is the element that provides the greatest challenges to our own body to retain its integrity, because free radicals, which are the elements produced by oxygen when it is burned, these are a major challenge.
The thing that set the mangosteen apart was that it just didn't have one property. There was numerous properties and these different branches of science studying these different elements of mangosteen.
The breadth of effect in terms of what the mangosteen brings to the body in order to meet the challenges that the body is constantly struggling with is overwhelming in terms of comparisons with any of the other things that are out there. Just nothing compares.
I was working at a hospital as a manager of public relations, and when I could get on my computer at the hospital and show doctors what was in our product, I thought, wow.
Say, wow, what's in this juice? There must be something, in it, And I was amazed at all the research that I found. There was 47 research papers on the mangosteen. And I said, wow, this is amazing.
I, of course, had read a great deal about natural alternatives. And when I started to read about the mangosteen, there was just no question that this was something that was very, very different, even among alternatives. Because when you can allow the body to do its job by providing nutritional assists, you've done something a little bit more important, I think, in most cases, than to provide medicine.
This is a life-changing product. We're able to help people that they're able to take this product each and every day and rebalance their body where maybe there was something not working in their body for whatever reason. And yet, this product is different for everyone.
And particularly when the product did exist and I was able to use it in my patients, I was in virtually constant contact with Joe, feeding back the information of the things that I saw.
This is why the people were receiving results from a internal and an external perspective. And we realized we had something very special here.
Here was something in this natural area of attention that attracted me so much as a doctor. That was a blockbuster.